IG followers to pick which of the perfect diary palettes I shall make a tutorial with, and the winner is for the Giant Panda palette. So in this tutorial, I will show you how to use that same palette to go from a natural everyday look to slightly pushing the edge, a bit more fun everyday look, to a work appropriate look, and finally to this glam look. And they're all without falsies. Of course, you can always add falsies too, because I believe falsies instantly glam up any look. But if you don't want to use falsies, these are 4 looks that work even without falsies, all using the same palette, and you don't even have to switch up your blush or your lipstick. Of course, if you do like the look of this look with falsies, but you're not sure how to make falsies work on you, I have a tutorial on how to make any falsies look flattering on monolids or Asian eyes. I'll link it above and below. So this video is purely a tutorial. There's no review of this palette. If you want to review, I've reviewed all 4 palettes in a previous video. I'll link it above and below. I wanted to keep this video clean and simple. Anyway, let's get on to the tutorial, shall we? First, let's look at me without any eye makeup.
After applying primer, I'm grabbing white and applying it to 3/4 of my eyes, making sure it peaks above my eye line. I'm also applying it heavily at the bottom of my lower lash line in the inner half. Now I'm taking wag and applying it to the outer quarter of my eye, blending it inwards and lightly tracing the top of the eyeshadow block I created with white. Next, I'm using an angled brush and lining my eyes with black. I like lining with eyeshadow because I like the softer, almost smoked effect it gives, and it smudges less on monolids. I'm doing the puppy style liner, and if you'd like a more detailed tutorial on this, I'll link it above and below. I'm now grabbing a translucent powder and applying it above my eyeshadow, rubbing the edges to further soften them. I'm now grabbing Sprawl and applying it above the black eyeshadow to further soften the wings so it looks more natural. Next, I'm applying sparkling to the inner half of my eye, and finally, I'm applying mascara and curling my lashes with a heated eyelash curler, and that's it!
So this is my quick and simple, natural, everyday look if I'm in a hurry. Sometimes I even skip mascara if I'm really in a hurry. Next, let's convert this into a look for hanging out with my friends during the weekend. Something still simple, but a bit more fun.
To convert this into a fun look, I'm applying shady to the outer half of my lower lash line, blending it inwards into sparkling, and then taking leaf and blending it into the inner half of the line I just created. And that's it!
So this is a quick way I take a boring everyday look to something slightly more fun, just a pop of color but nothing too out there. So for those of you who are looking to take the plunge to wearing more colors on your eyes but you're still not sure whether you want to do it, this is a good way to dip your toes in the water and see if you like it. As you can see from afar, it's not that bright, but when you get closer, whoa, pop of color. And now, should you ever have the misfortune of already being on your way out and suddenly, whoops, you have a work meeting, let me show you how to take this look to a work appropriate look.
I'm going to do a navy blue look, and I can get that shade by mixing shady with black. I'll be putting it all over my lids, but I have to work carefully so my eyes say fierce, not I belong in a fight club. So I'm applying it outside first and slowly blending inwards. I'm applying black to the outer part of my eyes and blending it inwards to create a gradient where it goes lighter towards the inner part of my eyes to give my eyes depth without overwhelming it. Smoky eyes may seem totally not work appropriate, but it's really the most flattering look on monolids that just makes you look so polished. And the great thing about hooded monolids is that smoky eyes Doesn't look overly dramatic for day to day since most of it gets hidden when you open your eyes anyway. If you're wondering why I went with navy blue, it's because for most people, it looks like work-appropriate black, but there's something about it that stands out and they can't put their finger on it. It makes you memorable in a good way. Now I'm getting rid of the colorful non-work appropriate bottom bit. And you can of course leave the wing on, but I like to look more stern than soft for work, so I'm erasing it. Gotta reapply my under eye concealer, obviously. I'm applying white in the inner corners of my eyes to brighten them, but the color isn't showing up very well.
And now your office ready. Okay, maybe a bit more of a glam office. I used to be a corporate banker, and in Indonesia, the corporate bankers are expected to dress up a bit more. Anyway, next up, let's take this look to a party ready look in case you have an office party right after. Not sure what parties we'll be going to right now, but yeah, let's take it to a glam sort of look, shall we?
I'm applying taste in the inner half of my eyes. Then blending lazy in the middle of my eyes. This palette is definitely meant for more creative, dramatic looks, so this is my favorite look here. Next, I'm lining my inner corners with Basque. And now with a wet brush, I'm doing a dramatic fox style liner with black. If you need a more detailed tutorial on how to place this liner, head to the tutorial above and below. I'm blending the edges of the liner into my eyeshadow to create a faded liner. I'm also applying the same shade with a pencil brush on the outer half of my lower lash line. With my finger, I'm dabbing sparkling in the middle of my lower lash line and I'm pretty much done. Again, this look can be done without falsies, but you can add falsies for extra drama too.
And that's it. Thank you so much for watching the entire tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And I'll see you next time. See you. Bye.